Hi readers, author MK Morris here, and we have some very important book mail to unpack today, so let's get into it. So before we get to any unpacking, I want to talk real quick about my small town duology called the Rain Ridge series. It's only 2 books, but I call it a series, and book 1 is called Once Desired, book 2 is called Once Caught. Now, even though I write typically fluffy, kind of contemporary rom-coms, some romance suspense too, like my Firefighter series that has a lot of suspense in it, these are not so fluffy. These are more kind of dark romancy, but they're not technically, I don't market them as dark romance. So that's something that I want to make very clear because I don't want someone to read it and be like, this is not dark romance. It has dark themes. That's the way that I tell people that, you know, if you're looking for something with that's a little heavier, you might want to check out this series. And book 1 is really the darker one. This one has some stalking in it. There are certain elements that are kind of dark romance, but today we're actually doing a cover reveal for the new covers for these books. I understand that a lot of people are not fans of shirtless men on the covers. I personally love it, but I think it was time for a change. These books came out last fall, so it's almost been a year since the release of these books, but let's check out the new covers. I don't know why this process makes me so anxious. Like, I know what I'm getting, but they're so pretty. They're so pretty. Look at them. Oh, I love these. I think it goes with the themes too. How it's just kind of, they're fall reads. They take place during October. There's Halloween themes, like Halloween parties and things like that in them. Look at that. Just look at. Try not to not get the glare, but so that's Once Desired. And then Once Caught is this one. This is book 2. Wow. I love these. And the thing is, I'm gonna keep these for me. They will no longer be available on Amazon. These will be the official new covers. But yeah, I am in love with these even more. I think they're pretty great. I also just realized that I'm matching right now with this cover. I'm gonna wear this from now on whenever I talk about these books. So I've already gone into detail about what to expect in these books, but I'm gonna quickly read the synopsis on both of them so that you can kind of get a better idea of what to expect. So this is the synopsis for Once Desired. Not all gym rats go to the gym to work out. Some go to stalk their ex-girlfriend's new boyfriend, and no one holds a grudge like Austin Bad Boy Keller. After all, guys like him don't change. Francesca Chessie Hillman's luck finally turns when her rising to fame chef boyfriend Callio Kirk offers her a job as a sous chef at his new bistro. It has always been her life's dream to work in a professional kitchen. Who would have guessed that dream would fall into her lap so suddenly? But it's hard to focus on a miracle when the past won't stay dead. Austin Keller is back in town, not just because he's down on his luck and misses small town life. He isn't ready to let go of the best thing that ever happened to him. His 2-year-long breakup with Chessie still weighs heavily on him every day, and the news of her latest good fortune and the man behind it is the final straw. A new job and a rich, suave, smooth-talking chef making googly eyes at his woman sends this forlorn welder spiraling, desperate for revenge and a second chance, until sabotage becomes a game he must play. Callio isn't who he seems, and Chessie is in strong denial. She's the queen of pressing forward, of making fools like Austin suffer. But when the shiny vision of becoming a famous chef and leveling up in life clouds her awareness, leaving her vulnerable, only Austin has the means to ride to her rescue. So that's Once Desired. And then Once Caught is, in Once Caught, these are actually 2 characters from book 1. I gave them their own book because I love them so much. They were kind of the highlight for me in book 1, and their names are Luna and Jude. And these 2 are probably even messier than Austin and Chessie. But being a peeping Tammy is all fun and games until your next door neighbor catches you peeking through your curtains at his freshly showered naked body. Jude Callahan lives a simple life. He doesn't need much, just a TV, a 6-pack, peace and quiet, and some occasional female company. The kind that comes with no strings attached and 0 expectations. But it's not that simple when you have a beautiful pixie-faced neighbor who challenges those boundaries daily. Luna Hollick is more than a sight for sore eyes around Rain Ridge. She's steadfast, a hardworking Spitfire therapist who views everything through a spiritual lens. She knows what she wants in life, and more importantly, what she doesn't. Though stony-faced lumberjack Jude makes for some enticing eye candy and a romantic challenge, she's not looking to lock anything down. But when unfinished business from their complicated past resurfaces, rendering them triggered and pining, this game of I love to hate you goes up in flames. Foreplay turns to dark lust, and in the midst of trying to put out the fire, danger is lurking in the shadows. So that's Once Caught. So yeah, guys, that is what to expect from the Rain Ridge series. I'll be talking way more about these books the closer we get to fall. It's only the beginning of August, but it's also never too early to add to your fall TBR early, or start planning it at least. So if you are interested in these, they're available on Barnes & Noble and Amazon, paperback only, sorry. And yeah, so stay on the lookout for more videos for these. Also, don't forget to follow me on TikTok, Instagram, Lemonade, Blue Sky, Tome, basically every app you can think of for more updates. If you have any thoughts on this video, then leave them in the comments.